Now this time, your books should be the same. So when we're looking at those, you're still going to make a choice. But you're going to make a choice now between that extroversion and introversion. Those are two big kind of words that a lot of people don't hear when they're your age. If I said to you, what would be a good title for strawberries, melons, grapes, and oranges? What would be a title you would put above all those?
The grapefruits.
The grapefruits. That's a great title. What's another good title you could put?
The adventure of fruits.
I love it. Another one.
The fruits of the island.
Good. One more.
Fruit squad.
Okay. So what if I gave you this list? Horse, dog, cow, and chicken. What could be a good title for those?
The animals' adventures. The animals of surprise.
Oh. What else?
The animals of the stars of Animal Town.
The stars of Animal Town. These are wonderful. Got one more for us?
Animals on the farm.
I love them. Any of those are great ideas. But they're just titles, aren't they? Well, a long time ago, there was a man named Carl Jung, and that's all he did. He gave title words for groups of ways people think or act. And some of his title words that he chose were extroversion and introversion. The characteristics that he said would go under the title word of extroversion would include, like working with a lot of friends, talk out loud while they think. It's almost like if I could talk to you about what I'm thinking, it would help me think better. Or they might get tired when they listen too long, because listening could make them just tired because they're ready to do something and to talk about it. That when they get really hurt or angry or embarrassed, they want to talk to somebody about it. And they like doing things and being active, and they're always ready to try out a new idea. And those people who preferred introversion liked working on their own or with just a few best friends or with others. That instead of talking their ideas out, they like to think their ideas inside their head. And then after they get their idea all clear inside, then they want to tell others. Sometimes they get tired doing things with others for a long time and just want to break and have some time alone. And when they are hurt or angry, it's really hard to talk to somebody right then. They're just upset and they just want to be by themselves for a moment. They like to take that time alone or just mentally alone. They don't have to physically leave the room. And when something is brand new, they sometimes wait and watch. Now, if they're with their friends that they know or their family or they've been doing this for the same way for a long time, then they don't hesitate. But sometimes if it's a brand new place, they go, let me watch for a moment. So if you were going to say, are you more like those who are described as extroverts, or are you more like those who would be described as introverts? What do you think?
An extrovert.
Okay, so I want you to put a check mark over here by this one for extroversion. And tell me why you think that one described you.
Because I like to be active and play with people, and I don't really like to be alone to be able to play and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So that was a piece that made it real attractive for you.
Yeah.
And Amber? Oh, thank you.
I think I'm kind of like half and half.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, a lot of people will say that because just like they have two hands, you actually have an extroverted part of you and an introverted part of you. But just like with your two hands, you tend to pick your pencil up with one, but the other one's there if you need it. With your personality, you tend to use one, and then that other one is there whenever you want to use it sometimes too. So if you had to say, gee, I'm going to just pick one, would you go more for extroversion or more for introversion? And hun, if you want to say, I don't know yet, it's okay. But if you want to pick one, you can do one. It's either way you'd like to go.
Extroversion.
So if you had to choose, you'd choose extroversion?
Yes.
Okay. You can put a check mark by there. But if you want to change your mind later, that's okay, because it's really whatever you think. There's not a right or wrong.